So today's video is part of a collaboration with Two Pages. So this will be my second collaboration with them. They reached out to me last year and we got some draperies for my daughter's new home. We did a pinch pleated, I think it was triple pleat, and it was blackout with memory trained curtains. She loved them, I loved them, and for this collaboration we are doing drapery panels for my own home. Now, for my home, I like to use grommets. So look how nice these curtains are. Oh my goodness, so nice. So I like to use grommet style curtains in my home. So that is what I chose. And this is how they look. These are also blackout liner, as you can see. And I forget the width that I got them in, but you can select the length that you need them in. You can select the width that you need them in. Like I said, you can select whether or not you want them pinch pleated with tabs, or if you want to use grommets like I do. But what I like to do is put my grommet curtains together, and it just gives me a more high-end elevated look. I know some people like the pinch pleat, and there's nothing wrong with pinch pleats, but I am not a pinch pleat type person. I'm more modern in my aesthetic, and just for me in general, I think these give me a more tailored look, in my opinion. Can you see this? A more tailored look, in my opinion, for my home. So I am going to have to steam these or iron these, but look how nice these look. And we are going to put these in my family room. We're going to give it a whole new look and feel for spring and summer. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. Don't mind the way I look. I just got a little makeup on, but you know, we're working around the house today. We're not all dressed up and glamorous today, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these ironed because I think I'm going to have to iron them. I don't think, oh no, this is so, well, they are also dry clean only, which is good. So we won't be able to wash them, but I think we'll be able to iron them just fine. Or maybe I can throw them in the dryer on a damp setting and try to get some of these wrinkles out. So let's go ahead and try that. All right, so here's the curtains. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in the dryer and put like a wet, damp cloth in there with them and try to steam some of these wrinkles out. So let's go do that. All right, here's our curtains, and I'm gonna put them in one at a time. I have 6 curtain panels. I'm only going to put in 3 at a time, and I have this damp towel. I'm going to throw in here with it and these dryer balls. And also, I think I'm going to throw in a couple of dryer sheets. I don't know if that'll help, but we'll see. And I'm going to set this on steam. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set it on a steam setting. That's 1 hour and 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and hopefully all the wrinkles are gone. All right, while we're waiting, I did want to share with you these new boucle pillow covers that I got as well to go along with our new curtains to freshen up our family room for spring and summer. Right now we have like black and white curtains in here, as you can see. So we're going to be changing those out to their like a light gray, like a grayish white. I think it would be perfect for spring and summer. And so I wanted to lighten up the pillows on the sofa as well. So we're going to use these. As soon as those curtains are dry, we're going to go ahead and get those hung up, and then we'll come back and change out the sofa, and then we'll style out the coffee table. All right, so the curtains have been in the steamer or in the dryer, what we're calling a steamer, for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, a good portion of the wrinkles have come out. This is what they look like going into the dryer. And I think we'll just let the rest of them hang out, or we'll get out our steamer if I can find it. But a lot of the wrinkles have come out. The creases that's what we're trying to get out. So creases, no creases, creases. So we're gonna throw these in now, the next 3 pair, and let them steam for about 30 minutes. All right, so here's how the family room is currently looking. I've taken everything off the coffee table, taken everything off of the sofa. We're gonna have a clean slate and we are going to start over. Now I'm going to take down these curtains and we're gonna put up the ones from 2 Pages. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so here is how the curtains are looking. I like them. It brightens up the space so much. And the grayish white of the curtains tie in so well with our dining room chairs. It makes everything cohesive. So now we'll change out the ones here over the patio doors and then we'll start accessorizing. But I am loving how the curtains look and how they have brightened up the space. But leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. All right, I had to throw the other curtain panel back in the dryer to steam because it was a little bit more wrinkly. So while we're waiting for that, I'm going to change out the pillow covers to these to lighten up the space a little bit more instead of just using all black. And I'm going to use those with the white boucle pillows. So we'll see how this looks. I am really loving the lightness of the space though for spring and summer. Is this too small? It's looking kind of small, but we're gonna see if we can make it work. You're supposed to make sure your insert is larger than your pillow cover so you get a decent chop, but I think this might take it to a whole new level. But we're going to try. They're filled, so I just took those out and used the feather filled ones that I have. So it's snug. Snug, snug, snug. I don't know if you can see me. You probably can't. This is really, really snug, but, and this is like crooked, but we got it in. Got it in. Can we get it zipped up though? Got it zipped up. Here it is. Okay. 3 more to go. All right, the dryer is done. It's just tumbling right now, so I'm gonna go and get the other curtains and then we'll come back and finish this up. All right, let's go ahead and add these last curtain panels. It's a workout changing curtains. These curtains are a little long. Probably am going to have to hem these, but not today. Today, we just want to get the look and feel of how the curtains will look in the space. Onion hot, hot, hot. This screw is stripped. I can't get it out. All right, our curtain panels are up, and this is how they are looking in the space. It is so much brighter in here, so much lighter, and I absolutely love it. I love this look for spring and summer. I did lighter gray curtains in here a few years ago, and I loved it. And so I put those curtains in a different room. So I am so happy that Two Pages reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do a collaboration with them, because I absolutely love how these curtains look. I will have a link in the description box down below so you can go check it out. There is a coupon code. So you can go and get a percentage off your order, but I absolutely love them. These are 80 inches wide by 96 inches long. They are a grommet curtain with a silver grommet. You guys know my style. I call it modern luxe or modern glam. So absolutely love it. And then I also introduced a little bit of modern organic. So I absolutely love the way the living room is looking so far. So thank you so much, Two Pages, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's address the couch. So I brought in these pillow covers that I picked up from Overstock a few years ago. These feather pillows always drop feathers. And I like the way it looks, also too, brightening up the space. But I do have those white boucle pillow covers. So let's go ahead and add those and see what we think about those. All right, so here is the white boucle. So I can put it on this side, or maybe this side. And then add in our black and white pillow. And I like that. And then we also have the green. Told you guys I wanted to do green for spring and summer, so this could be our accent pillow. Could have it like so. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like that. What do you think? I think I like it. So then, I think I got a white, oversized white pillow cover as well to go on our black pillow. Or is it the same size? I don't know. But we're gonna try to put this one on this one. And I'll come back and show you how it looks. All right, so this is how everything is looking now that we have the pillows on the sofa. And I love it. So remember I told you guys I got this piece of plexiglass to go on this table to, you know, help it last a little longer. So I like it so far, except for, like I said, the ends came a little damaged, but I got a 20% damage allowance. So this is how that is looking. I like it. I like the brightness that the curtains have brought to the room. The pillows, I like the lightness of that. So now we're going to style the coffee table. And because we have the plexiglass now, I think less is going to be more. So we'll see, but let's get styling. Okay, I think the first thing I would like to do is add in some coffee table books. So I think I'm just going to bring back the coffee table books that we had previously. And this time I'm going to style them on this end. This plexiglass just moves around so much. I need to find something to kind of keep it in place, but not something that's going to take the finish off of the coffee table. So I have that there. And because I typically sit here, I don't want anything too large in my line of sight, but I do want to add some faux florals. So I'm gonna add these coffee table books on this end. And then I'm going to add in this vase that I picked up a few years ago from Home Goods. And then I'm going to add some greenery in here. And this opening is kind of small, so we'll see how this goes. And this one came from Pottery Barn last year, I think. But I just like to use greens for summer. And I know it's not yet summer yet, but it's almost May, so that's close enough for me. I like that. I like it, I like it, I like it. Okay. Is it a little too wild? Maybe I need to bend this stem a little bit. So that it's not sticking out so much. And the same with this one. So that it's not sticking out so much. Yeah, that's better. Better. Okay. Then I think I need a tray, and I have this marble tray that we picked up from Target. My issue is, though, I don't want it to scratch this plexiglass. if we do that. And then I need to put a little box on here for my remote and my candles. I have these. This was a DIY I showed you guys. And then we need our coasters. This tray might be a little too small for the function that I want it to have. Maybe we put this in the center. Like that. How does that look? All right, let me show you. All right, so this is how the coffee table is looking. I was thinking about putting the tray here in the middle, but I don't really like that. So back to the drawing board on that. And I need something to corral my remotes as well. So let me go shopping my home and I will be right back. Guys, so this is how the space has turned out and I absolutely love it. So starting off with the coffee table, I kept it a little more simple than it was the first time. We added in this black vase that I picked up from Home Goods a few years ago. I picked it up on a trip to St. Louis, and in it I just have some stems from Pottery Barn and a stem from Michael's. I just love using greenery for spring and summer. I like to use florals for like early spring, but for summer I'm more into greenery. So that's how that looks. We have some coffee table books that I picked up from Amazon, and anything that I mentioned came from Amazon. You will find it linked in my Amazon storefront, which you can shop 24/7, and when you do, I do get a small commission. The tray, like I said before, came from Target. It's a marble tray. It was $40. This contemporary coffee table book came from Amazon. This little lamp came from Amazon. The candle came from Bath & Body Works. We did a DIY on it and just added that little knob to, up the presence of the candle. The matches came from CB2. This tray also came from Amazon. The little storage box came from Amazon. The mango wood coasters came from Target. This coffee table book came from Amazon, as well as this one. Those little coasters came from Ross a few years ago. These candles came from Amazon. These orbs, these spheres came from Amazon, as well as that coffee table book. And these magnifying spheres also came from Amazon. This coffee table book came from Amazon, CB2. So this is how the coffee table is looking, and the coffee table itself came from Amazon as well. A very budget-friendly find at just $200. And then I had a piece of plexiglass cut for it to help the longevity of it. That was $200, so $400 total for the coffee table. So my sofa we bought when we first moved in. It's like 10 years old now. It came from Bassett Furniture. I showed you these pillow covers. The white ones came from Amazon. The black and white ones came from Wayfair. Green ones from Amazon. And I just love the overall aesthetic. And let's talk about our curtains. Our curtains from Two Pages. I absolutely love what they have done for the room. It's so bright, light, and airy. They go perfectly with our new chairs that we got from, who was it? I forget. It was part of a collaboration. I will leave them linked in case you are interested, but I absolutely love those. Wait, that new dining table also came from Amazon. So overall, a whole new look and feel for spring and early summer. So summer is, you know, around the corner. So I wanted to go ahead and change up the look, and I absolutely love it. So again, thank you so much for Two Pages for sponsoring today's video. I will have them linked in the description box down below, as well as with a coupon code so you can shop and pick some up for yourself. So with that, my friends, I hope today's video has inspired you. If so, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. I have lots of budget-friendly, budget luxury home decorating inspiration coming your way that you don't want to miss. And with that, my friends, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.